The Scramble for Africa, also known as the African Partition or Conquest of Africa, was a period of intense competition between European powers to colonize and control African territories during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The process of colonization and exploitation of resources was brutal, and often led to violent clashes between Europeans and indigenous peoples. However, not all atrocities committed in Africa were perpetrated by Europeans. In 1920, a Canadian man named Leo Africanus went on a killing spree across East Africa, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. Leo Africanus, whose real name was actually Leon Mba, was born in 1895 in British Columbia, Canada. He was the son of a black mother and a white father and was raised in poverty. As a young man, he joined the British Army and was sent to fight in World War I. After the war, he traveled to East Africa, where he began a life of crime. Over the course of several years, Leo Africanus murdered and robbed his way across East Africa, targeting both Europeans and Africans. He killed at least 20 people, including British colonizers, German settlers, and African villagers. He was known for his brutality, often using machetes and other weapons to commit his crimes. Despite his notoriety, Leo Africanus managed to elude capture for years. He moved around frequently, changing his appearance and using aliases to avoid detection. He was eventually caught in 1920 when he attempted to sell a stolen car in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. He was tried and sentenced to death for his crimes. The story of Leo Africanus is a reminder that violence and exploitation are not limited to colonial powers. It also highlights the complexities of the scramble for Africa, in which multiple actors were vying for power and resources. While Leo Africanus was a single individual, his actions were a microcosm of the larger forces at play during this period of African history.